Hey, what up, YouTube? Today we have GOXLR settings. If you have a GOXLR, either you could work with it with a mini too. It's all basically the same thing. I have the full version, the full GOXLR. And with the GOXLR, I am rocking the Shure SM7B. And I also, you don't need it because the GOXLR can support like 48 phantom power to power microphones. I also got a preamp just because I had one. So this is the preamp I have, the SE Dynamite. Pretty good. To me, I hear a difference. I don't know. I feel like it sounds a little bit better with this connected to the GoXLR. It's usually $100. I got mine for like $90 or something like that. I don't know. If you find a deal, take it. What this will do though for your GoXLR is it will change it from a dynamic to a condenser, I believe. I'll show you right now. So my GoXLR right here. If I go to mic setup, yeah, it changes it to a condenser microphone right here. So that's the only thing you got to know. If you have a preamp, change it to a condenser. Still the same thing. And I could use less gain on it. If you don't have a preamp, like the one I have right now, the SE Dynamite or Cloud Lifter or whatever, it's gonna be the same settings. Um, if you have a Shure SM7B, it is gain hungry, so I would put it to either like for the mic setup right here. Before we get into all this, I would put in dynamic at 60. Dynamic at 60 or 50, probably 50. So with that being said, this could work, I believe, with kind of any microphone. Depending on, this also depends on your voice. I forgot to say that. It also depends on like the kind of voice you have and the voice you want to have for your microphone, whether it's a condenser microphone or a dynamic like mine. So you can copy these settings right here. I have my gate at -56, attenuation at 95%, my attack and release, my attack at 10, my release at 200. This is where, you could hear like background, you could cut out that background noise and it only catches your voice right when you speak into the mic. If I don't have this on, you'll hear, maybe you might hear this, we'll see. You start hearing that. So I think I had this at what, 56. So 56 is good for me. Just right when you set this, right when you hear that static getting lower and lower and lower, it's basically gone. That'd be a good gain for you. Whether you're talking here or you're talking far away, it's all about uh how you want to be heard and you want that clear voice. So onto my equalizer. Here I expanded everything. You could do this with the GoXLR Mini also. This is basically the settings I have here, but I expanded it to make it more. You could go off these settings. You got your bass, mid, and lows. I believe. Um, I know the 500 hertz is like if you put it at -3, which I think -2 or 3 is really good. If you want that radio voice for your mic, put it at -3. I have this at -9 for like fans and kind of have like take some of the bass out of this microphone because this is a boomy microphone. And then here I just have regular bass right here, 222. Right here I know this is muddiness, how it sounds, so I could like be over here and I'll sound different. And then if I go all the way down here, I'll also sound different here too. So I keep that at 2. Like I said, the radio voice I could be all the way down here. And then if I go all the way up, it kind of raises my voice up, kind of. So I'll just keep that at -2. -2 is fine for me. And then you have, so right here you have -9, 2, 2, 2, -2 for me, 0, 2, 2, 0, and then 4. I'm still kind of experiencing on this, but I just left it at 4. It sounds fine to me. Your compressor. So this is where this will help you not peak into, like, if you're streaming, of course, it won't peak into the red. So I could yell as loud as I want, and I'm fine. Literally, I'm still peaking green to yellow instead of the red. So I keep this at negative 17 for my Shure. I know others. I think when I had my condenser mic, I had it at negative 15. But I think negative 17 is good. I don't peak. I don't sound that loud. I don't think I crush your guys' ears. Ratio, I have it at 4:1. Sometimes I'll put it at 3:2:1, but 4:1's 4:1 I'm liking. Attack is 2. This is just where it instantly activates. Like as soon as you talk, it'll start leveling out that volume for you. Release is where it shuts off. Release at 100 milliseconds. And then some of you guys for the makeup gain. So this raises your microphone volume. So if you go over here to your mic setup and whatever you have it increases it by 2, by if you want a couple decibels up, so you sound a little bit louder if you want. I have it at 0 just because I think I'm fine with it. I tested it at 2. Sometimes I think I'm too loud with it. So that's on something with your microphone you're going to have to decide. But don't go past maybe 4. 4 or 5, don't go past that. De-essers for the SS, I just have this at like 49, 50, whatever. I don't really notice anything. But these are my basic settings for the Shure SM7B. Like I said, go off this settings if you have a different microphone, like a Rode Pod mic. I had that, and I use kind of these settings. Change it up a little bit. If you have a condenser mic, like the Blue mic with the baby bottle and the Spark or whatever, you could go off these settings too, and then just tweak it how you want. Tweak it how you want. I haven't touched this, so I just kept that off. But yep, this is my mic settings. If you want to see, I guess the mixer, here's the mixer part. I got these images off, I don't know, I just found them. I could link it to you if you guys want. Let me know down in the comments. But for now, I have my mic at 100% always. Now I do run a 2 PC setup, so I could make another video on this on how to connect it to a 2 PC setup if you want, or anything like that. But for now, like my chat's at 67. I do run with my headphones. I do run an amp, so it's a lot louder than what you guys hear. So I can control that. But this is the most comfortable for me right here in these mixers. Mic 100, chat 67, music. I haven't touched that. I kept these the same. I kept this the same. Console I don't use. I kept that the same. Line in. This is my streaming PC. So I have that at 72. Line out. I just have that at 100 so you guys could hear. Like if yesterday someone tipped me this.
Fernani 12 donated $10 for Chick-fil_A.
Thank you, Fernani, for the Chick-fil-A. But yeah, that's at 100% just so I could hear alerts in the other PC. So I literally, with the GOXLR, you could route. You don't need a 2 PC setup. This works fine with a single PC, but I have 2 PCs for my streaming, and that routes into my GoXLR all in one audio, and I could control all 4, audio stations, as you can see right here, or audio faders, mixers, whatever you want to call it. So like here's my mic, voice chat. Line in, I put like a Spotify sign because I usually listen to Spotify on stream on my streaming PC. So this is just all the sounds in my streaming PC, and then system is my gaming PC right here. So this is all, all the games, the YouTubes, if we watch videos on stream, on Twitch, all that stuff. So that's that. My beep is just this. I think the GoXLR Mini, the Mini has this. I don't know. I know they have a mute button like this. I can just press my mute button, which is right here. Just press that, and my right now I have it set up to where Discord and game chat won't hear me, so you guys can right now. So if I unpress it, unmutes me for them. I have my little beep button just in case, if I cuss. Sometimes I don't catch myself, and sometimes I gotta go like, what the you know what I'm saying? So that right there, I put beep. Beep is at 86. Microphone. This is your preference too. I keep it at 100 just because, like I said, I have a amp connected to my headphones. And then mic monitoring is what you hear yourself. So you can put this at 0 if you don't want to hear yourself talk. You have your effects. The Mini does not have this. Literally, it's just take this out, and it's just this part right here, which is not bad. Honestly, I kind of wish they came out with the Mini. I got the GOXLR when it was not popular. No one really knew about it, where it was a lot cheaper. So I kind of got lucky that I bought it early, really, really early, before anybody knew about it. These are effects. Like I said, my
deep voice here.
Where I could go here, testing 1, 2. I could go here, sound like a weird robot. I haven't really set that up. And I could sound like T-Pain. Or I could just echo forever, however I want. And this one's just another microphone test. But yeah, these right here, if you guys probably already know. These are like sound effects.
What the fuck, man?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
So this is with the big version of the GoXLR. Like I said, you don't really need this. I kind of don't use this unless I troll people. But I could see other streamers using this to troll, whatnot. Like I said, I would have bought the Mini. Literally, the Mini. I think it's like 250 still, maybe lower now. So you might be able to get your hands on one. The Mini's good, really, really good. Same thing without voice effects and all other stuff. Routing. This is a big one right here. You gotta make sure, even if you're using a 2PC setup. This is the way I have it, just because, just so everything is heard throughout my stream. Just copy this and whatnot. Now for the sampler, if you have the big GoXLR, you'll have samples which you could record soundboards once they're gray. Let me see if I could say like this is gray right here, because you have like 3 profiles and then little profiles in there, A, B, C. These I don't have anything in. I could hold it and it's gonna record until I release. But the way to do that is you have to have, like, if you want to record your samples, you want to record the chat, or you want to record music. So like you could tag these off and say I just want to record somebody in my Discord saying something. I would put a check in here and then record. Here, if I want to record something I want to say on the profile, I hit that, hold it, record, blah, 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 and then hit it off, save to profile, which is this little button right here, save active profile, and you could hit it off. If you want to say with the system, with gameplay, it made a funny sound or something, you could record that, hit that. I usually have chat just because it's funny and I could get them to say whatever. Oh, another thing with the sampler, you could also edit what you want here. Slide this, cut it, shorten it, whatever you want. But yeah, this is basically for the microphone settings. I showed you a little bit. I can make more videos on it if you want. But if you want to go off these, go ahead. Let me know in the comments how you like them, or if you don't, or what would you suggest. Like I said, I'm not an audio head, so I wouldn't really know. It's just stuff that I messed around with and try to figure out. Any questions, streaming wise, I'll try to help y'all. Put it down in the comments. Hopefully I could help you guys and answer your questions. And if not, I'll try to find somebody who can. Or I'll just do some research. But yeah, let me know how these settings go. If you have the Mini, the Mini's worth it. Alright? And then later on, you could get this. But I would buy the Mini first. Easier. Way easy. Like the video, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video. Oh, let me know what videos I should make, like tutorials or something,